Hello, internet friends. Remember in previous videos when I told you I don't really like going to Hawaii? Well, this is why. It's been a week. I still haven't recovered from Hawaii. And the problem is the time zone difference. I got used to the 3 hour difference. So now I'm only, it takes till like 2 or 3 a.m. for me to try to fall asleep. So hopefully I can break that cycle soon. But it's taken a few days to recover. And what that's meant is I haven't made a lot of progress on the RV until now. So what we're doing today is I finally got my inflatable paint booth and I got my JetFlex and I got everything ready. So we are going to paint the back side of the firewall with JetFlex WR. And what WR means is water reducible. And what I found out in this video is that yes, you should reduce the JetFlex. It doesn't take much. I think I mixed like maybe 5% water to 95% JetFlex, and it worked better. So the first thing I did, you want a control test, so I just dumped some JetFlex in the cup, sprayed a test piece of metal, and it basically came out like 420 grit sandpaper. Like it just had a rough texture and wasn't smooth at all. So then the next thing you'll see in the video is I mix up some distilled water into the cup, and it gets smooth. And the gun I'm using is I found that on the Vans forums. They recommended the 3M AccuSpray gun, which you don't have to clean. Basically, it has removable tips that the paint cup attaches directly to, and so when you're done painting, you just throw the tip away, throw the cup away. If you don't want to save it, if you want to save it, you cap it off. I threw mine away today because I didn't have enough paint left to save, so I just threw it away. Right, and then cleanup is that easy. You throw away the tip, throw away the cup, the end. So I highly recommend, if you are going to paint the interior or probably even the exterior, look into the 3M AccuSpray gun. I'd also like to thank my close personal friend, Mike Patey, because he shared the idea for the inflatable paint booth with all of his millions of close personal friends on YouTube. Okay, let's see. Do I have any news? Oh, I have some news. So you might have noticed there was a period of about a month where I didn't post any videos. So I'm just going to come clean and say I'm about 3 months into being single now. Everything's okay, everyone's okay, but a lot of times people say, was it the plane, right? No, it wasn't the plane. But I will say, being a pilot and learning the skills to be a pilot definitely contributed to it. Right? Like it gave me the confidence and the training to take command, right, and control my life. And when you're flying, any good pilot is, you're looking out for any trouble with airplane engine roughness, right? And you're always watching out for, conditions that could be catastrophic. And you're always looking for a good place to land, right? Because, if you're flying over mountains and, you weren't paying attention for, that dirt road or something where you could safely land and everyone could survive, then no one's going to survive. And so, when that happens, like that, learning to fly and being a pilot and airplanes, it gave me the skill to look for safe places to land. And I think we did that. I think everyone's okay. But I'll be honest, the month where I didn't have any videos, it was pretty rough. Like, I went to IKEA like every single day because there was that much stuff to get and assemble. When you just walk into a brand new house and there's nothing, you need tables and chairs and beds and all kinds of stuff that kept me busy not building a plane. And then there was the period of setting up the hangar again, so I had a place to build. So all I really have to say is, humans are weird. I don't think there's any humans that, any one human that understands any other human 100%, right? And so from there, conflicts are going to arise, and it comes down to how do we deal with and treat other people. Okay, so that's enough said about that. So back to building. You can see here that the platform I'm using to paint is just the box that the inflatable paint booth came in. It seemed like the appropriate size and height. I do wish that the paint booth was a little bigger so I could fit more lights in there. But I don't actually know if I could use more lights. The hanger only has one 20 amp circuit, so I'm kind of concerned with all the stuff powered on that the paint booth has 2 fans powering it, and then I have all the lights turned on, the hanger lights, and then I have the lights on the stand, and then when the air compressor kicks on, right, like it would be a disaster if the air compressor took out the circuit breaker and then the paint booth starts deflating. So one of the tests that I've actually run is turn everything on, pull the plug for the air compressor, let the air out, and then turn it back on, just to make sure that when it turns on or kicks off that it doesn't pop the circuit breaker and deflate while I'm painting. That way I can avert disaster. Okay, so if you are interested in inflatable paint booths or RVs, or Mike Patey is your close personal friend, come join our RV Slack group. The link is in the description of this video. Next video, more painting, and I will see you then.